This video is not sponsored by instant coffee. It's not sponsored by instant coffee, but I'm going to make it anyway out of the goodness of my own heart. Now, I am a coffee fan. I'm not a junkie. I do not drink coffee every day. That's the most important thing. I do not drink coffee every day. I will drink coffee maybe twice a week. And I usually do 2 cups, whenever I do coffee. That's like my thing. I just don't need it every day. It's not good to just, wake up and immediately start pounding the coffee. It's bad. But this episode is not about coffee in general. This is specifically targeted towards instant coffee. Instant coffee. Now, usually with these instant products, they are shit. They are terrible. Good example of this is like instant rice, like 60-second, 90-second rice. Instant rice is so unbelievably bad. I don't even know how they call it rice. It's like Play-Doh. It's terrible. Completely inedible. Completely different from what it's trying to be. Instant coffee, however, you get yourself a good instant coffee and you are rolling in it. You are rolling in it. Now, when I do coffee, I like percolated coffee. I do not like drip coffee. And in my current house, I just have drip, unfortunately. So I tend to avoid that. I don't like drip coffee. So I stick with instant. And instant is just so precious to me. So precious because it's so incredibly easy, so incredibly efficient, so casual. All you need is boiling water and a mug if you want to be a smartass. That's all. That's it. And myself, I try to go through life doing the minimum amount of work as possible, the bare minimum. That's what's the most important thing to me. And so I can just put the instant coffee in the bottom of the mug and then pour the water over the instant coffee. And the water impacting the coffee and swirling around mixes it for me. That's right, folks. I don't even have to mix my coffee. I just pour it in and start drinking. It mixes it for me. The pressure of the water impacting the dehydrated coffee at the bottom mixes it for me. Unbelievable. Now, with normal coffee, let's say drip coffee, if you have like an old Mr. Coffee pot or whatever, you have to put the grounds in, then you have to pour the water in, and then you have to replace the filters always. There's so much work. There's so much work. And not only that, but you're supposed to clean out the machine every once in a while. But not with drip coffee. All you need is boiling water. You can do it on the stove, you can do it in the microwave, you can use the coffee pot, electric kettle, whatever you want. All you need is the boiling water. That's it. That's it. And I think instant coffee for at the very least, is better than drip. Now, the instant coffee I use is like, it has creamer like built into it, I guess. It's not like a black instant coffee, which is unusual because typically, like when I do coffee, like if I go to a restaurant for breakfast, maybe I'll do coffee. Or if I have like a good place that I know has like a percolator, because that's the good shit. Percolated coffee. I usually do my coffee black. That's what I like. That's what I enjoy. But instant coffee is that exception because I can enjoy instant coffee instantly. That's it. You boil the water, it's about 2 to 3 minutes. You pour it in and it's done. Over. Immediately start drinking. beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And not only that, but it's just so cheap. If you buy in bulk, you can get like the little like sticks, like the individual sticks. You can get like hundreds for like, couple bucks. And it's, in my opinion, it's better than I've never been to like a drive-through coffee place. Or maybe I have, but I've never driven through. Maybe, I'll stop at like a Starbucks or, something like that. But, I'm not going to pay $8 for a latte. Are you kidding me? And it's not even good. It's not even good. You would think that someone who has a master's degree would be able to make a latte, but Starbucks time and time again proves that that is not true. That was a college joke. Because basically everybody at a coffee shop has a college degree, or is in high school, and there's no in between. There is no in between. Or a student. You have to be education oriented in order to work at a coffee shop. That's the truth. Meaning if you are like a high school dropout, you can't work at a coffee shop. If you don't have a degree and you never went to school, you can't work at a coffee shop. You're legally not allowed to. It's the law. You have to have a master's degree minimum in order to sling lattes. You're frothing milk. A milk frother. But these college grads burn the milk. And then they charge you $8. And then they want a tip. Make your coffee at home, folks. Make your coffee at home. So let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite form of coffee? Do you like the Keurig cups? Do you like ground coffee? Do you like, espresso? Do you like instant coffee? Like, what is your shit? Or maybe you don't drink coffee. Who knows? Maybe you don't drink coffee. And then also let me know how you take your coffee. Black, cream and sugar, just sugar. Do you have a little coffee with your creamer? Let me know. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.